Hello everyone, it is Wednesday, November 27th, and we had a potluck at work today, and one of my bosses allowed everyone to leave like an hour and a half early, which was cool, especially because I have to work on Friday, but I'm off tomorrow, and I'm home now, and I want to get writing. I have been writing every day, just not a lot at all, and I haven't updated the Nano site, and I'm kind of afraid that I might have fallen off track. Let me see really quick. Yeah, like yesterday was embarrassing. In my Scrivener file, it looks as if I've only written 95 words, but I had actually did a lot of handwriting that day, and I just didn't get a chance to type it all up. I only got a chance to type up 95 words of it. So I typed up the rest of it today, fortunately. And on Monday, I only got 553 words. So I'm currently at like 45,000. I just haven't updated the site, and obviously am still a little ways off from finishing. I'm scared because I have two scenes, this one, and they're actually kind of another instance where it's like a scene A, scene B, but they all make up the same scene type thing. And as you can see, blank after that, so more outlining will need to be done. Initially, I thought that maybe this would be enough to carry me to 50,000 words, but now I'm not so sure, and I'm gonna have to rush to outline and then rush to write in the final few days of Nano. But I still feel really proud of myself for how far I've come, and I know I'm going to finish, and that's all that matters. I wanted to buy myself something from the Nano shop because ever since I started doing Nano, I've wanted Nano merch. It's just I could never justify buying it, mostly because I kept failing Nano, but also because at the time, first I was in high school when I discovered it. I didn't have a job in high school. I wasn't making money, and past few years I've been struggling in part-time jobs, not making a lot of money, and needing the money I did make, for rent and car payments and stuff like that. And now I'm actually making a fair amount of money. So I wanted to buy myself something, especially because this is the first Nano that I will win in a long time. And I feel like I have rediscovered my passion for NaNoWriMo thanks to AuthorTube and all the amazing people I've met on here. So I really wanted to commemorate it, I guess, by buying something. But there was a coffee mug that I wanted, and it's no longer on the site, and I really liked that. I think they call it like a college crew neck sweatshirt, and sorry, my stomach is making a lot of noises. I just ate a Kit Kat. But I really wanted the crew neck sweatshirt, and it's like gray, and it just looks like almost like a vintage, I don't know, I really like it. And I really wanted it. And the last time I checked the site, all the sizes except for extra small were sold out. And unfortunately, I am not an extra small. I actually was planning on ordering a large just so that I could have it be nice and cozy, Well, I checked this morning, and now they don't even have the extra smalls, and I'm disappointed, and I really hope they bring those back because I really want one. I like the travel mug, maybe I'll get that. But yeah, so I'm on scene A of my final plotted scene, and I'm actually ready to get into scene B in just another paragraph or so, probably. And I have written today a good amount, not like a great amount. I've written 1,246 words, and oh wow, I'm not even at 45. I literally thought I had made it to 45,000. I'm only at 44,000. But yeah, I want to jump right in, kind of in a mood to use my mechanical keyboard. Every now and then the mood strikes me, and while I'm up, I just want to show off. I don't have any other vase, so they're kind of just laying here, but my boyfriend got me flowers today, and they're really pretty. But the vase sucks. It's the only vase I have, so it doesn't look as aesthetic as it could, but they make me smile because it's not even a special occasion. You just bought them, and I feel like they're more special when it's not a special occasion. But yeah, let me get my keyboard plugged in here, and I am going to get working on this scene. Okay, so it is dark out, as you can tell by my desk light, which now I suddenly don't want to use my camera there. It's dark out. It is now 5:14, so I've not even really been writing that long. It's been like an hour and 45 minutes. I don't know, math's not my strong suit. I'm sure I've mentioned that before. But yeah, so I spent the past hour and a half writing, and I have reached the end of my outline, so I will have to stop either way to continue. So today my total is 4,075 words, which feels pretty freaking good. Admittedly, like 1,500 I want to say were already written, like handwritten, and I just typed those today, but the rest was all new today, so that's exciting. 4,000 words in one day. That's probably one of my better days, actually, because I'm curious. I just want to see. That might be my best day. I can't remember. It's hard to keep track of so many numbers. It is my best day. My previous best day was the 10th, where I wrote 3,306, but today 4,075. That's super exciting. So that brings my total for NaNoWriMo up to 47,239, which, since I have to stop to outline, I'm pretty sure that's all I'm going to be writing today. So I'm actually going to update the Nano site. I haven't updated the past few days because, you know, one day I wrote like 500 words, the other day like 90 something, you know, it just seemed fairly pointless. But yeah, so my last update was, yikes, on the 24th. So it looks like I had a great day. I mean, I did have a great day. Aw, yeah. Look at me go. Kind of cutting it close. But I'm really, really excited. I am going to stop filming for today and possibly work on my outline a little bit so that tomorrow, before I have to rush out and do the Thanksgiving thing, I can pump out maybe another 1,000 words or so. Not sure, gonna try, because I'm not sure when my boyfriend's parents are doing dinner, and that's where we're going, so we will see. So yeah, good day. Today is a good writing day. Hello everyone, it is Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving to anyone who celebrates. If you don't celebrate it, you know, even if, you know, you're American, I totally understand. I don't really consider it celebrating. I just like to eat. And I like having a day off from work, pretty much. It is about 11 o'clock. My boyfriend and I are going over to his parents' house around 3. Excuse me, dinner is around 3. We'll be going a little bit after 1, so I have a few hours. I woke up really early today, actually, and have spent the morning working on my outline. I haven't done any actual writing. I have what could be possibly about 5 chapters here, and I have no doubt that what I have here will take me to 50,000. I think I might need less than 3,000 words to get there, so I can probably just do the first 2 scenes I have written and get there. But obviously I intend to finish this story eventually, so I've just been kind of working on my outline, and I have finally gotten to the point that I think is my midpoint, beat 9, if we're going by Save the Cat beat sheet. So I am going to, while my boyfriend showers, I am going to finish writing this sentence in this scene, and then I'm going to actually open up my Scrivener and get writing. It is Friday morning, November 29th, and unfortunately I have to work today, as I'm sure most people do. If you work in retail, I'm so sorry. So I couldn't film yesterday because I pretty much just wrote up until my boyfriend and I left to go to Thanksgiving dinner at his parents' house. I didn't think I would be able to do it, but yay! Double yay! Oh, the lighting changed. But anyways, yeah, I, for the first time in a pretty long time, I can tell you that, a pretty long time, I've won NaNoWriMo! And it feels good. Not gonna lie, it feels good. But I'm really disappointed that my story is not even close to being finished. And the light changed again. But anyway, I still have, you know, a lot left to write, and not just
Like I said, this is just leading up to beat 9 of my beat sheet, so I'm not even close to being done, and that's kind of disappointing. I'm obviously going to spend the last 2 days of November working on it, and then I may take a little bit of a break, like at the beginning of December, but I do want to finish this story. I really like this story, and I think it'll just be really nice to have something to come back to after I finish with Stoneborn, the third in my Gargoyles of Craven trilogy, because that's going to be my big project. And it will be nice to have Heartlines waiting for me after that, so I really want to finish this 0 draft and get it out of the way. But yeah, I don't really have a lot to say, I guess. I just wanted to say, like, I did it! I won! I'm not gonna end this vlog just yet because I'm gonna film, like, tomorrow, I guess, and maybe even Sunday. I don't know. And after my Nano vlogs, I'm gonna just probably go back to like regular weekly writing vlogs. And I also intend to do a video on my like Hobonichi and how I'm gonna be using that for 2020. And yeah, but I need to go to work. And I gotta leave soon if I want to stop for coffee. And I always want to stop for coffee. It is Sunday, December 1st, which means that NaNoWriMo is officially over, and I won! I did not do any writing yesterday. I planned to. I was like, you know, last day of Nano, let's just see how much I can get done. But I instead just started working on my outline, which was not finished, of course. I just spent the whole day outlining. My hand is hurting because I do my outlining by hand. Because you see, I wanted to see how much longer I had to go until the end. And I am actually really, really close to the end, in my opinion. I don't know. So here, 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 and now I'm right here, and I'm still working on it, but I'm right now in the finale, which is beat 14 of 15, so I'm pretty close to the end of my outline. It's looking like it'll possibly be another 15 to 20,000 words, which I'm okay with because I think in the first few weeks of December I can really knock that out, especially if I keep the mindset of NaNoWriMo. So I'm not too disappointed. It's nice to know that I am actually close to the end, because if I wasn't, I would be very disheartened and might not touch it again. I think that was the problem with Project City Lights, is as much as I want to finish that story, my outline didn't go very far, and so when July ended, I kind of had no idea where I was going just yet, and it was like, it felt like it was so far off that I've just been kind of afraid to go back to it. But this one, I'm so close, it's like, just do it. I am going to spend the first few weeks of December working on that before I start my read-through of Stoneborn, which is the third book in my Gargoyles of Craven trilogy. So I want to start my read-through before 2019 is over. That's my plan. So I need to finish Heartlines very soon. My total for NaNoWriMo, because I did write on Friday, I won on Thursday, Thanksgiving, but on Friday I wrote anyway because why not? I want to finish this story, and I ended up writing 2,136 words. So my total for NaNoWriMo as a whole was 52,200 words even, which is kind of cool. I like when it's even. Just because there's my finished block page, I guess. I don't have a name for it, but there's my finished one. I do feel very accomplished. I can't remember the last time I've won a Nano. I know I've said this in all my previous Nano vlogs, so it's nice to know that I still got it. And then I was being silly and I kind of made a list of 3 things I learned this Nano. The first one being that it's okay to take breaks. I am very hard on myself when I'm writing, and especially when it's Nano season, because you know you have a goal to reach, so you convince yourself, can't stop, keep writing. And you know, that's a good kind of fun mentality to have, like, you know, when you're joking about it, like, no, I can't come to Thanksgiving dinner, I gotta meet my goal, you know. It's a nice joke to make, you know, but at the end of the day, if you don't allow yourself to take breaks, you're just gonna stress yourself out and your writing is gonna suffer for it. So I'm learning that you don't have to be working all the time. Number 2, it's okay to write poorly. It can be fixed. And that is something that I kind of struggled with at the beginning of November, because in my head the story looks a certain way, and while I was writing it I was struggling to make it look as perfect as it was in my head, and it was a little discouraging. So I had to remind myself, this is not even a first draft. I was aiming for a 0 draft. I've never written a 0 draft before.
but I had to kind of teach myself how to do that. And honestly, once I realized this is a zero draft, I feel like I started doing a lot better. Like, let me look at my, I want to say around the 16th, middle of the month, is when I really committed to the idea of a zero draft, and I started letting my writing be, I guess, a little more shallow. I started letting myself care more about telling the story than A, getting words, and B, being perfect. And so after that, I had a few days where, I didn't even break 1,000 words, but for the most part I was writing between 1,000 and 3,000 words after that. It's like I just realized, oh, it's okay to write shallow garbage because I can fix it later. And I would find myself just flying through chapters, and so that was important for me to learn. And the third thing I wrote, which is kind of silly, I know, is just, I used to always try and follow the suggested word count. Like, as long as I write, what is it, like 1,666 a day, I'm good. I feel like I shouldn't aim for the minimum. So the third thing that I learned is that 2,000 words a day is what I am always going to aim for when it is NaNoWriMo. 2,000 words a day works for me because it gives me that little extra, and that extra starts to build, and that makes it easier for me to allow myself to take breaks. So, but yeah, I don't want to ramble too much. NaNoWriMo is over. I feel like I learned how to have fun with my writing again. I feel like I learned how to have fun with Nano again, because when I first started NaNoWriMo, I had a blast doing it. It was the best. And then once I started taking my writing more seriously is when I started to fail Nano, because I became so obsessed with being productive and producing, a perfect story the first time around. And so Nano just stopped being fun for me, and that's why I failed so much. I want to do something with Heartlines. I plan to finish it, and after it goes through draft after draft after draft, I actually intend to query it to agents, because I've done self-publishing and it was fun. I like having control over my story, but it would be cool to also find an agent and possibly get traditionally published. So while I do have every intention to query Heartlines, or at the very least self-publish it eventually, I also allowed myself to just have fun with it, and I told myself, maybe nothing will come from this, but you like these characters, and just have fun with it. And somehow my brain just clicked into place and it worked. So I'm very excited about this NaNoWriMo, because it just kind of reignited the spark I had for it and reminded me of why I loved it in the first place. But yeah, I'm a little happy it's over. As much as I have to do to finish this story, I don't feel kind of that ticking clock breathing down my neck, kind of. So it's nice to be able to take a break. Like yesterday, even though I did spend the majority of my day outlining, I also just chilled. I had bought stuff to make Thanksgiving dinner for just me and my boyfriend, because this is our first year living together. But then we ended up going to his parents' house, but I still had the stuff. So yesterday I cooked, just had the basics. We had a turkey breast that I cooked, mashed potatoes and stuffing, and he had bought this mac and cheese that was pretty good. So I just, took a break from my outlining and I cooked, and it was really nice, and we ate, and then we just watched like ghost videos the rest of the day, and it was just nice to relax and not have in the back of my head like, word count, you gotta get that word count. So I'm happy it's over and that I can relax and enjoy time with my boyfriend now without feeling guilty. I'm also a little sad that it's over, because like I said, I had so much fun with it for the first time in forever. So yeah, it's Sunday. I wish it wasn't. I wish it was still Saturday. I'm going to continue to work on my outline today. And I think I'm going to work on my Hobonichi. I think my setup is mostly done. I'm just gonna do like my first spread, really, since it is December and it starts in December. So my next video will be kind of a flip through / setup of my Hobonichi, just to show you guys how I'm going to be using it, and that's kind of exciting, except my camera tripod is very short, so I'm trying to figure out a way to elevate it enough so that you can see my book on my table. I might have to invest in a new tripod for Christmas if I want to continue to do like planner videos, I guess. I don't know why I did that, because I was going to say bullet journal, because this is going to be like a Hobonichi bullet journal hybrid, so... But yeah, those are my plans for today. I can't believe it's December already, but I'm very excited because I already bought my ticket and I'm going on Thursday, which is the 19th, so I don't even have to wait 20 days, right? Like now, by now it's only 19 days for the Rise of Skywalker, and I'm very, I'm very excited. I'm gonna wear my Leia costume that I wore on Halloween. Which, if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen it. My boyfriend ordered a costume too. I was kind of hoping, because he did it to surprise me, so I was kind of hoping he would order like a Han Solo costume. I would even settle for a Chewbacca costume, just because, you know, I wanted it to be meaningful to my costume, and he just ordered like a Jedi costume. He says he's gonna be like Obi-Wan. I'm like, well, that's just great. Now we're gonna look mismatched when we go, but I'm happy he's dressing up anyway. It's not really his scene, you know? He likes Star Wars, but he's not a dress-up kind of guy, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna say. I'm very pleased with how NaNoWriMo went. I hope it went well for you. And even if it didn't, like, just think of it this way. Let's say you only wrote 10,000 words or less. Like, that's still 10,000 words or less that you didn't have before. And maybe you learned some things along the way. Like, maybe make a list of things you learned during NaNoWriMo. I don't know, like, or you could make a list of, you know, how to make NaNoWriMo in the future better for you. For example, like mine is, I'm going to constantly, in my brain, remember my daily goal is 2,000, and that's going to make it easier for me. I don't know. Don't really look at it so much as like winning versus losing, because I am excited that I reached 50k, but I don't want it to seem like if you don't reach 50k, like, you know, you're a loser, you suck. Like, that's not true. I don't want people to feel bad for not reaching 50k, because November is a hard month to take so much time for yourself when you have so much going on with others. Wow, I have rambled a long time. I gotta cut a lot of this out. So yeah, I'm gonna get off of here, get this video edit it and upload it as soon as possible. I hope you guys, I don't know, I'm gonna try next year to have a better format for my nano vlogs and not to ramble as much, but I hope you guys enjoyed coming along this nano train with me. I hope you guys stick around. I'm happy to have you here, and, you know, I want to be friends with you all, every single one of you. So yeah, hope you liked this video. You know, like, comment, subscribe. That would be cool. I hope you liked this video, and I will see you in my next one. Thank you for watching.